My people, how y'all doing? It's your man. Yeah, I'm still alive, I know. Evil never dies. No, just kidding. Actually, I almost did kick the bucket. I don't think it was a month ago, a couple weeks ago. Something like that. I had like a toothache thing, so I went to the dentist, got some pills, and it was a amoxicillin, derivative of penicillin. I don't know if I've ever had it before. I took it for a while. Check this tree out real quick. I don't know, you see that? I don't know what the hell did that to that tree. Couldn't have been lightning or nothing like that. And it's almost all the way up the tree. Very weird. And you can see the size of this thing. This thing is fucking huge. Anyways, so I took some amoxicillin. Took it for a while. I started getting hives and shit. So I quit taking it. And I only had one pill left, right? So I waited a couple days and I was like, shit, maybe I should just take it just to make sure my tooth is cool. So I took it, and not an hour later, I started itching like a mofo. So I went up to bed. I don't know what time it was. It was like 8 o'clock or something. Then I started getting cold chills every 3 seconds, like uncontrollable. Then I felt my lips start swelling up. My throat started closing up. So there I am, you know. Oh, I kept having back spasms too. So I let this go for like 5 hours. Just tried to get through it, you know what I'm saying? And doctor was like, you know, you could have died from that, which it kind of felt like it too. So finally, Miss Tack makes me go to the hospital, go to the emergency room. $900. Bullshit. I mean, I couldn't even stand up straight. I could barely walk. So it was pretty shitty. So they gave me some pills, and I got through it, and I'm better. But it did piss off my lupus. Here, I don't know if I could show you this. Let me put you down for a second. I don't know if you can see this, but it pissed off my lupus. I don't know if you can see that. I got shit on it right now, cream, but you see how it's... Man, it itches like a mofo, too. That's one thing about lupus, fucking itches. Wakes you up and shit. Not cool. But besides that, I'm doing good, right? Hey, check out the new bridge. ATV bridge. All right. I used an old aluminum ladder that was broken. And I put each rung under there, and I set this shit on top. But it's nice and sturdy. Yeah, not much water going on now. But yeah, besides that, work. I'm actually on vacation for a week, yay, which is fucking awesome. It's so nice to be away from them dirty humans. You know what I'm talking about. Those fucking creatures. So yeah, so it's been great. You know, besides a little bit of health issues, just being back out in the woods, being away from civilization, shit like that is fucking great. So yeah, it's getting cold. God, I think it's 43 degrees right now. I do like this weather though. I like it wearing a long sleeve, protects you from bugs. Oh boy, that's another thing. And it's nice, it's easier to hide a full-size sidearm. That's one thing I like about the cold weather. But yeah, the bugs. Whew, let's talk about them. For some reason, I don't know if it's just my house, but the yellow jackets have been out of control this year. I have never seen so much in my life. Now, I've lived here, almost 5 years, and I've never seen a nest around my house. This year, I had 4 different nests around my house, and one giant white-faced hornet nest, which my nephew convinced me to blast it with a 12 gauge, which I kind of regret that, because I do like them, even though they're pissed off. They're good for your garden. They're good for pest control. They're just pissed off. If they were in a different location, I wouldn't have minded it as much, but they already started rebuilding, and I'll show you that when we get to the house. So, I've been cutting lots of trees, bundle of trees, see the sawdust everywhere. So I'm pretty much done with my wood. I got about 4 cords, maybe just under, and usually that's all it takes me to get through a winter. You know, this is spot number 2. I don't know if you see that in the ground. That's where the lean-to was. And it was still in the ground, but it started leaning over. It was about to fall. Just doing a freestanding one is not easy. You know, I thought I put it in the ground enough, put a little bit of cement around it, just a little bit. But it wasn't holding up, so I decided to just cut the wood up, use it for firewood, right? Hey, recycle. So, then I was at the shooting range, and I was gonna leaf blow it, you know, get it ready, do some shooting. Haven't done much shooting. There's actually a tree that fell down right in front of the bridge, and I'm leaf blowing. Well, all of a sudden I feel that pain, sharp pain in my finger. Motherfucking yellow jackets again. So I start running. I got one of those big ass leaf blowers, like big industrial ones on my back. I'm running through the woods. I turn around, try to blast him with it, and I was running backwards up a hill with a big backpack vac. I end up falling down. I get up, start running. There's one on me. I smack him. Then I feel my leg. I'm like, oh shit, I think he got my leg. So I pull up my pant. I didn't see anything. And then 2 seconds later, again, right next to that sting, another one. I pick up my pant leg, there goes a yellow jacket. I'm like, you cocksuckers. So, since I've been dealing with this for so long, it's time for war. So I went and bought myself a bee suit. I'm like, fuck this, I'm done with this shit. I mean, sitting on my porch in the morning smoking a cig, it's still dark out, and they would go at my floodlight. And the floodlight would go off, I'd have my cell phone in my hand watching vids or something, and all of a sudden I had a yellow jacket in my beard. Twice that happened. So I'm fucking done with these assholes. I did some research, got a decent bee suit, not a super dick one, but like a $100 one. And I started kicking the shit out of every yellow jacket nest around. Casualty, had a tree fall down. Haven't done much shooting this year, so unfortunately, we'll get back to it. I gotta look where I walk just in case, and I'll show you where the last nest was. I did take these fuckers out. I just gotta approach slowly, make sure they're dead. I'll give you a quick look. Check this out. You see that white shit? Let's be cautious just in case. That's Delta dust. That's some badass insecticide. I see nothing. But that was a fucking huge nest. They started tearing my ass up. Like I said, I was running for the hills. Motherfuckers, right in my shooting range. You know? If my brass went over there, I'd probably go over and grab my brass and I'd get lit up. But I found them with the old leaf blower. So, yeah, so lots of yellow jackets. Oh, I did get word. There was a mountain lion spotted here. Cool. I know people are like, what? You're fucking crazy. Yeah. I don't know. I like adventure. I like being scared for my life sometimes. You know, it makes it more fun. It makes life more pleasant. You appreciate it more when you could just die. So, that's the thing with those fuckers. At least, that's like the only animal that'll actually ambush your ass. So, they could just be hiding right behind that fucking tree and you wouldn't even know until it was too late. And then you'd have to battle for your life. And some of them things get over 200 pounds. And as you know, your man Tack is not even 200 pounds. So, 150 on a fat day. So that'd be a battle. That's why I always carry a gun anyways, knives, blah, blah. But it's just kind of neat. I thought I seen a yellow jacket. It's kind of nice to see them coming back. And I guess near my mom's house, 15, 20 miles away from here, black bears. So it's nice to have some of these guys back. And last year, I could have swore I seen wolf prints. If it wasn't a wolf, it was a giant fucking dog. Because I was studying the prints and what they look like and shit. And it looked like a fucking wolf print, but they're not supposed to be around here anymore. But you know how that goes. So what else is new? Oh, I finally pretty much finished the sugar shack. That took a while. Everything's money. Everything's time. There's a new hole. Now, when you see holes like that, oh, chipmunk, whatever, blah, blah. Well, the thing about that is that's where bees don't usually dig their own hole. They'll use an existing hole. So if they find an old chipmunk hole or mole hole, they'll actually move in and it'll be their new fucking house. And that's new because I was just riding this trail. So yeah. Just riding lots of machines, still working on them. I hate ATVs, yeah, I know. Didn't go camping at all this year. I didn't play golf at all this year. So yeah, it's just been work. Catching up on shit I'm supposed to do. Did some fascia on my house that was never there. It got ripped off, like before I bought the place. And I've just been doing other things and it was hard to get to. We did get rid of one of our gardens because two was too much work for Miss Tack. So we just downsized to just the big garden. And that should be enough work for her. And also been making more ATV trails, cleaning up trails. Hurt my elbow again, my tennis elbow. No, not from tennis, from building shit, swinging a hammer and stuff. Cutting trees. All right, I'm out of breath. Don't take much, does it? Smoking cigs and lupus kicks your ass. Oh, but check it. Sugar Shack. All right, it's finally pretty much done. Did it board and batten, like old school. You know what I'm saying? And just the smell gave me such a flashback. The fresh cut white pine. So I don't know if I've said this before, but my first job was, I can't even say it was my first job. My mom's boyfriend back in the day owned a lumber mill, and he was like a real lumberjack. So just that smell brought me back. I was like, oh, you know. But I did little shutters and shit. Even did the batting on them. Oh, just the smell. I can smell it again. All right. Big old front door. Now I got to put a lock and a latch. And I need a handle on the other side too. I didn't do that yet. Another window right next to my frost-free water. So you could even pump that in the winter. No electricity and get water. That's pretty sick. Let me take you on inside. Okay, let me move that little piece of wood I got locking her down. Whoa, docking now. Oh yeah, now this is 8 by 9. So it's not very big. See, I got some old school shit. This is an old fish trap I got from my dad's. Old sickle. Dad's old hatchet. Mom's old school washboard. Old pan, old trap. Shit like that. Oh yeah, an old pick. And I just got it here with a little latch. Shazam! Alright! Lean right here, drink a beer. Check out nature. It's always cool to do. To the other side. I still got to do some more work. For this year, we're just going to do the cooker thing we were using last time. I eventually want to do... I have a stove and shit I got from Dad. An old wood stove. So boom, and then we got this one over here. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I love this, man. It's just cool. It's kind of like a clubhouse, a little fort and shit. Yeah, it came out pretty neat. Is it perfect? Who built it? Me. So of course it's not. But hey, see, I left a space here for all the smoke and shit to go out. Not to mention you can open all the doors and windows if you want, if it gets too smoky. But yeah, that's what I did this week, last weekend, a little bit this week. Like I said, I got to do a couple more little things, but it's pretty much done. The one thing I love about rough cut lumber is how much cheaper it is than going to Walmart, or not Walmart, Lowe's or Home Depot, shit like that, even Curtis Lumber. All that wood, and I still got some under there, it was 220 bucks. That's fucking awesome. I did this with all 1x12s and whatever this is, 1x2s or not even, 3/4 by 2, something like that. All that was 220 bucks, not counting the frame and shit. I had that up last year, but yeah. You know, the apple trees didn't do nothing this year, too small. They've only been in a year or two, something like that. Peach trees took a hit, man. They actually, one of the branches broke and ripped, and I didn't get to trimming it before the season. And then, you know, I got tons of peaches, right? And all of a sudden I see a broken branch, another broken branch. I'm like, man, the fucking wind or something. Something's... And so I was standing there one day, and I noticed, oh, there's a porcupine. He's eating some peaches that fell on the ground. So fucking cute, too. And he walks away. And I'm standing there watching him. And then I look up, and there's one in the tree. So they're the little shits breaking my branches. But I do love porcupines. I think they're fucking cool. And I bet you those were the babies I saw last year. At least one of them was. And they walk right in front of my walkway, in front of my house, like every night. I almost pissed on one night. Little shits. But yeah, that took a hit. And it's got some cooties on the bottom, so I don't know how much longer these are going to be around. But not a huge deal. Oh, let me show you the white-faced hornet nest. Now, like I said, this was the size of a basketball. I blasted it with a 12 gauge, took it out 2 weeks ago. And now it's about the size of a softball already. I'm not getting too close because, oh, I just seen one. So I'm just gonna zoom you in for safety purposes. I don't feel like getting fucked up. Okay, let's see. Oh, there it is. You'll see some fucking activity. They're calming down now. Oh, there's one right there. Don't fuck around, Tech. I'm about 25 feet away. And I was mowing right underneath that. I didn't even notice it. See where the edge of my lawn is? And it's right above where I always freaking mow. I can't believe they didn't kick my ass. I got totally lucky. So the gardens did shit this year. I think it was the lack of water. I didn't get one piece of corn. Pissed off, because corn is my fucking favorite, pretty much. Look how puny they were. I blame it on Miss Tack, too, because she has a brown thumb. But hey, what are you gonna do? We also built a new deck. Is that right? A new dock. Gotta learn how to talk. Check it out. We put our little kayaks in there. We float around and drink beer, shit like that. I got these huge pallets from some warehouse place. They're like, I think it was like 10 by 12, or no, 5 by 12 or 5 by 10. Fucking huge. Put some plywood on there, some pressure treated. I do want to stain it. You can see where the kayaks were. We left them there too long and then it got sun faded. But hey, whatever. I'll do it, stain it next year. Oh, the old little pond. We get so many dragonflies because you have a pond. Because I guess they put the larvae in the water and then they climb up these cattails. And you'll see their little ectoskeletons. They're like that big, look like weird alien bugs. And then it opens up and a fucking dragonfly comes out. And they are great for bugs, man. A couple of days I was looking up and there was literally hundreds just fucking going nuts in the sky. It was so cool. Eating all the bugs and shit. I love my little pond. Yeah, so lots of building, lots of construction, lots of work. It's weird, I hate working for humans. Even though you get money, I don't know, it seems like a waste. I love working for me, though. I love working for my own homestead. It's so much more rewarding, even if it's ball-busting work. Now, there's one more thing I'm going to build, but I got to wait till next year. More money, shit like that. But, see my little yard, my little barn, my little shed, my little sugar shack. Over here in the corner, I want to build a saloon. Old school saloon. I want to do it all board and batten just like that. And I think the biggest you can go without a permit is 244 square feet. So either you can do like 12 by 12 or 10 by 14 or whatever configuration of 244 square feet, if I'm saying that right. But so we're gonna put that right there. And I want to make it old school with the little friggin' doors that swing in and out, everything. Little bar. I want to find a little, one of those little player pianos. That would be fucking so cool. Just the sound would be so sick. So that'll be a couple $1,000, but it'll be a cool hangout place. Well, as you can see, leaves are changing already. Leaves all over the friggin' ground. More shit for me to pick up. That's why I bought one of those badass leaf blowers. I think it's the Steel 600 Magnum or something like that. At the time, it was the biggest one they made. Here's all my wood. About 4 cords. That should make it through the year. Hell yeah. Well, I just wanted to take you guys for a little walk around, do some rapping with you. Haven't talked to you guys in a while. Hope everybody's doing good. And until the next time we meet.